Listen, I don't know about you, but I started a business so I could do this. Travel, be with friends, be with family, create memories. I didn't do it to sit at the computer all day. I didn't do it so that I could just be in countless emails and Zoom meetings. I did it to create opportunities for myself and opportunities for others. So listen, if that's something that interests you, enjoying time with your friends, being out and about, definitely drop by Erica Williams' Classy Climb blog. Check out the YouTube channel. We've got over 2,000 videos of free information that's actually changed people's lives. People actually post their new jobs, their new careers, their new businesses all the time over at the channel.
What's up, everybody? This is your girl Erica from the Classy Climb blog. Fitted Hat series continues. Drop those cities and states in the chat. Let's get into it. All right. Y'all know I've been joking all week about, before I get into that, drop them city and states in the chat. If you can see on the screen, we have extra 40 tech certifications. You can grab that ebook there. Okay. Join your fellow 1,000 people who've got it. Hopefully, I'm going to start seeing success stories about how they fix their resume. I've got like 5 of y'all who sent me testimonials. Thank you so much. Always send your testimonials to admin@classiclimbtx.com. I appreciate it. We got the 5-day challenge in there. Listen, 5 days to change your life. How you look at affiliate marketing, digital marketing, and growing a business. You can do it. Check it out. Digital Liberty Warrior School. Boom. That's that last one. We're going over ads this weekend, and we're going over the next week podcast and something else the week after that. But that'll be our weekly live Q&As, going over business strategies, going on how to build your digital business, your product, how to create your product, and kicking it off. That's how we're doing it. So let's get into it. Listen, you don't lack ambition, you lack systems. So let me tell you about today. All week long, y'all don't know if y'all noticed, I've been complaining of my eye, right? I've been putting my glasses on, taking them off, putting the glasses on, taking them off. All week long, I've had some pain in one of my eyes, and I have been all week long doing the old people challenge. I'm like, oh, mom and aunties, my eye. Well, put a cold compress on it. Put a warm compress on it. Put a this on it. Do that. Turn all the lights off in the house. All week long, little old people remedies for my eye. Is there contact in there? Is there a lash in there? And guess what? At the end of the day, my uncle said, do you want your eye fixed? I said, yeah. Go to the doctor. And I just was telling him it's the most simple answer and sometimes the right answer. Okay. So I call up my friend who is an eye doctor and owns an eye practice. And he's like, why'd you wait all week? Because people have a tendency, they don't lack ambition to fix the problem. They lack systems. Okay. So I call, he's like, bring $100 and bring your rump up to this office. Go up there. Hour later, I got some medication for my eye. Done and done. Right. Now, you may say, well, Erica, that's silly. Why would you wait all week to work on your eye? Duh. If your eye's hurting, go to the eye doctor. Just get your eyes, dude. But I want y'all to understand that's most people. They'll have a problem. They'll book a call with me or anybody else and say, man, Erica, I want to make millions of dollars, but I'm stuck at $60. I don't know what to do. And then they start telling me how they always dreamed of making millions of dollars, how they always dreamed of getting 30, 40, 50 grand a month, how they always dreamed of doing these things. And I look at them and I go, baby, that's not the problem. The system to get you there is the problem, right? I'm working on a complete revamp on some stuff. And at the end of the day, I looked up, I said, why am I doing this manually? I know 10 people who put these funnels together all the time. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, there's some people who have the solution. They're a $50,000 person. You're not coming to them unless you got $50,000. You're not working with them unless you got $50,000. And you probably never even heard of them. Okay. And I'm just going to do a quick flash of the screen to show you somebody. Y'all have never heard of this woman. But what she does is she partners on the back end. Now you be saying, Erica, you be giving a lot of information out. I do. I give so much information out, y'all, that somebody used a clip of my video and that clip is at like 700,000 views. Right? So I know what I give is good information. I'm just making sure that I get compensated. You dig what I'm saying? And how do we solve that problem? Make sure you work on your business, your company. Stay focused. Now this lady right here, y'all ain't never seen her nowhere. Let me see. But she's sitting out here with all the plaques. She out here like Biggie Smalls. She out here making big money. That's her. Now, see, you thinking she's supposed to be a hot rocket bottle model, something, something. Nah, she a regular ass person. Regular, regular. Okay. And you're gonna say, well, Erica, why are you calling this lady regular? That's not nice. Because I want y'all to understand, people try to tell you what they think millionaires look like, what they think superstars look like. You don't know what superstars look like. You've been watching TV, and TV told you a superstar was a tall man. A superstar was a good-looking woman. That's not always the superstar. It's just, it never is, really. There's people behind the team. Like, she's good people. She works with several people, and she makes that money. She's the back office to a lot of people y'all wouldn't even think about. She out here driving a Lambo in real life. Nobody even knows who this lady is. For real. Nobody pays her Instagram any attention. You know, nobody cares. I don't think y'all understand. She helped this lady put a mastermind together, okay? And you'd be like, what? Who is this lady? You'll never see her, okay? All right, no disrespect. Here's another video. I want to show you this because I think some of y'all have never been cussed out and then hugged, and it shows. Some of y'all are very sensitive. It really is. Sometimes it really is AM1. I mean, it really is like, like, no, I'm gonna stop. I ain't gonna tell that story. But long the story short, I'll just tell you, people will call daily with the problem. And I'll go, do you want the problem fixed? Because 9 times out of 10, the problem may require a little pain, right? I told y'all years ago, AM1 was a vegetarian. He was a California kid. He was out here eating beans every day or something. I don't know what he was eating. And I was like, he'd be falling asleep. He'd be leaning to the left. He'd be looking low. I said, are you all right, man? You look sleepy. You look tired. He's like, yeah, man, I eat 1 meal a day. I'm eating beans, yo. So all of a sudden, AM1 pops back out. Erica, oh my God, I started eating steak. I feel great. I feel alive. I look muscular. I'm out here fighting crime. I'm out here kicking butt and taking names. Sometimes people don't know the problem. Some problems is not available in their face, right? It's a whole new thing, right? Because the environment and the exposure. So now he can expose you to people over 40. Like, there's a clip I shared somebody today. It's a woman who's 47 and her husband's 53. They look like they're 32 and they got kids. It's crazy. They looking crazy. I still just eat 1 meal a day, just steak and eggs. Listen, I ain't taking the California from you. And one day I'm gonna pay AM1 to be in the background while I do one of them yoga videos, and he can be in the back with the yoga pose, and so we can make some money on that. We're gonna make money on it. Because I'm gonna be like, I'm out here. Woosah. I got an ideal. He don't know, but I have an ideal. Let me keep it pushing. All right. So here we go. Look, let me show you this. Just real quick, and then I'm gonna go to the whiteboard of truth and justice. This kid right here, this man probably saved this kid life. Let me see if I make this bigger. Dang it. How can I make it bigger? Can I make it bigger? No, it's gonna make me keep going back. Hold on. I hate that. What if I go to her page? Can I make it bigger that way? Not really. But let's try. This is another woman page, but I want y'all to understand what's happening here. All right. I'm taking the volume off there. Why did I show y'all this video? I can tell you a million times, my uncles and my cousins have told me where they pull up on kids, the shirt's off. I don't know why black little boys walk around with the shirt off thing. It's hot. I get it. I don't, but I really don't. It's a thing. And they be talking to them and they acting tough. They acting real tough. And they be trying to just talk to them like, listen, Now, I'm not assuming this boy don't have a father at home, but he's very emotional. And the emotions is a little too much, but he's very emotional. Okay, they uncuff him, they put the shirt back on, and this brother chewing him out. This brother got the gray beard, black afro combo, right? So that's pop colors. And the problem is, he really breaking down here in this video, but the problem is some people need to be cussed out. That's what I figured today. I need to share that with y'all because the solutions aren't always simple, right? And I salute this man because somebody else would have not saw the kid's humanity, might have shot the kid, might have tackled the kid, might have hurt the kid. This is why we need people to be actually see people and hear people. I bring this up because a lot of times that's the problem. People aren't hearing you and people aren't seeing you. And I never knock, I'm never underappreciating what this channel, what this opportunity has done for me. I know people can hear me. I know people can see me, and I'm thankful for it, right? I'm grateful every day. And I just want to provide more value to people in the best way possible. That's good for me and my family, right? So a lot of times what happens is people, Erica, I want to do this thing. I want to do it so bad and nothing's coming out like I want. What should I do? You don't lack ambition. You know what I'm saying? You just lack systems. Now I showed you something really nice, but now I want to show you something a little silly just for a second. And then we're going to go to the whiteboard of truth and justice. I know I said I was going to go. But this is, let me show you. This is Kelly Stamps. And if you don't know, all right, let me fix that. What's going on with Kelly Stamps? I love her. She's quirky. She's different. I love it. I love that for her. She's from San Diego. She's a California. I tell you about California Black people. They be extra. And long story short, I love watching the progression of her channel and also her going to New York, being around people that she wants to be around. Again, what's the problem?
In their face.
Wait, I want to get a copyright strike. The problem is many of you refuse to move, refuse to relocate, and refuse to interact with new people. Okay, let me say it again. A lot of you refuse to remove yourself from situations that don't work for you, interact with different types of people. Every day I turn on the internet, there's a bunch of people on YouTube talking, I'm 54 and I have no friends. I'm 45 and I have no friends. I'm 32 with no friends. No, you shouldn't be bragging about that. That's not the brag. That's not the brag. You may not get a lot of friends, but you should have some friends. You should be able to communicate with people. Now, the blog say, well, I have family. That's cool. I get it. I get what you're saying. Good. You should have family. But at the end of the day, what is the problem there? The problem is you are not putting yourself in a position to win or communicate with people. Communication skills are important. People like, Erica, I just don't even want to interact with people. They so dumb. I get it. I say it all the time. I know it's offensive, but you'll come out of your house and be like, ooh, that's scary. People are slow. Okay, can y'all see the screen? Y'all should be able to see the whiteboard at this point. We should all be able to see the whiteboard. I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but Keller Williams sold like 80% of the Gary. He sold 80% of Keller Williams to a capital company. That's the end of Keller Williams. Keller Williams was a peak, a pinnacle of training and foundations for real estate agents. Good luck. That's a wrap now. That is a wrap. Okay. So again, 9 times out of 10, here's the 3 ways to do this. What is the one challenge affecting y'all? What is the one problem? I put the problem up there, but again, the solutions are always going to be problem, people, product, paid. What is the number one problem? Now, y'all may not say your problem in the chat, but put some problems that people are having in the chat. Okay. Put some problems people in United States are having. What are you seeing on the TikToks and the Facebooks and the YouTube? Now, y'all know the bumper car people out here every summer, the kids eating them out of house and home. The kids need a haircut, kids can't read. I mean, it's something every year, but just drop some things that are a problem in the chat so that we can address it, right? And it'll help me kind of run down the rundown, right? Okay. Now, again, on the left is the solution, which is the problem, people, product, paid. Okay. On the right-hand side, these are things people aspire to. They want to travel. They want a hot guy or girl. They want a garden. Okay, that's me. They want a grill. That's me too. Kids. Okay. They want money. They want abundance, right? And there's a series we're doing this summer. Really not this summer, this spring. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We're doing it this spring. It's just like the videos might roll out over the summer, the spring. I gotta see how we're gonna get them done. We got a lot of like scheduled stuff. We got a lot of scheduled stuff. And a lot of the content over here is going to go behind the paywall. I'm just giving you a heads up because we don't want YouTube to hit us with copyright strikes as we move some stuff over to a second page and all this other stuff. So again, these are what things people want on the surface when you tell J-Way. I can't even focus. Okay, this is what people say they want on the right-hand side, okay? But what's the problem, right? Okay, so again, we're going to break down thinking too little, not simple enough. Who can show me? Can they do it for me? What's the outcome? So I'm going to use some of the examples you guys put in here to work it through so y'all can see what I want, right? People want to get abs and still eat deep fried garbage, right? Anytime you eat anything fried, it's some inflammation, right? We've all talked about that. And so what's their problem? They want to get abs, but are they thinking too little on this, or is the solution not simple, right? What is the solution, J-Way? The solution is let's eat real food. Let's eat real food in moderation. For AM1, let's eat steak and eggs 1 time a day. That's it. One time for the one time. All right. Who can show me how to eat non-deep fried garbage? Where are they at? Can they do it for me, right? The chef can do it for me, but if I ain't got chef money, I'm back to who can show me the steps to follow. So what's the outcome? And me, people always say eat properly, exercise. Well, hormonal issues, low sperm count, low testosterone, too much estrogen in women, PCOS is out here. People also have to understand the problem may be complex, right? They can't get abs because they got low T. They can't get abs because they got hormonal issues, right? We have to work the problem, right? We got to work the overall problem. So the problem, and I told y'all this yesterday when I did the little thing, is J-Way can say, I help busy professionals get abs without spending thousands of dollars, right? On programs, right? That could be a conversation piece, right? So this one right here, can't afford a house. What's the problem? You say, hey, I'm Kevin B. I help successful professionals buy a home of their dreams without it costing an arm and a leg, right? That's how I'm going to bring them in. Now they get there. How is he going to talk to them? How is Kevin B going to break it down for them? Hey, man, here's all the ways that you can get no money down houses. Here's all the ways you can get into these programs. They're going to give you $15,000 in Texas if you're a first-time home buyer. They're going to give you another $5,000 at closing with a Texas MCCU credit, right? So some people are walking away in Texas with $10,000 credits. There's a real estate agent who shows it in Dallas. So I show a couple of my real estate friends. I say, won't you copy this process this guy's doing? Oh, I want to be different. I want to be unique. I want to be whatever. Now, what's their problem? Their problem is they're making it about them. They're not making it about people. They're not making it about people, and they're not making it about the product. Nobody cares about you. What they care about when they come on Instagram is they see these houses that they want. Oh, I want a house. I've been wanting a house since I was 10. Boy, I want a house. I got kids now and I want a house. The apartment living sucks. It's getting on my nerves. I want a house. So they're not caring that you're a unique realtor. They don't give a rat's ass. They want to see the houses. And what's the price point? You have to solve the problem and think about the people. So many people want to come tell me, Erica, let me tell you about how unique I am, and I have a third toe, and let me tell you about this weird stuff I do. And I get it. There's a place, there's a time for all of that. But are we thinking about the problem? Are we thinking about the people? Are we thinking about the product? And are we thinking about a way to get paid? Okay. Simplify. Simple answers, Simple experiences, simple systems. Do you want to spend less time thinking about how to get money and every day and night you're manifesting, please, Lord, drop 50,000 from a a Loomis truck? No, like we want to get real with it. What is a problem you can solve? Many of y'all are very talented. What's a problem y'all can solve, right? Someone said, I'm moving, I've outgrown my city. For sure. For sure. Good time to go. Right? But 9 times out of 10, let's say somebody can't leave their city for whatever reason. They take care of their parents, the kids too young, whatever is their reason. They need to go find what's their problem. They felt like they outgrown the city. They need to make a show like the Day Tripper guy out of Dallas, Texas. Day Tripper, where can I go in a day and enjoy, right? Where can they go on Saturday, Sunday and get away for a day and drive and see new things outside their city, right? So that's the problem, solution, and how to get paid. Showing people a different place, right? No investments, right? They could go, hey, I'm pro dumpster diver. And I show people how to invest as little as $5 to $20 every week so that they can change their life, right? Simple stuff. No jobs, right? Now, you already know, Geraldine, we know what the problem is. When somebody says they can't find a job, there's no jobs. I ask, are they a plumber? Are they a welder? Are they an electrician? Are they a roofer? Do they paint? What's their degree in? I started asking questions. Why? Because the economy is in a slow, be careful how I say it. It's in a slow motion right now. But just because it's in a slow motion doesn't mean there isn't any motion, right? You talk to these people, you would think there's no motion. There's motion out here. It may not be what you want it to be, though, right? So we gotta re-engineer the problem. What's the problem? They can't find no job. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna say, who are the people that can't find a job, right? First of all, who are the people? Who the ones want a job and who want to just cry about it on the internet? Who want to cry for a week about their eyeball and then no, just go to the doctor? Who are those people? We want to find those people, right? We want to make sure we separate from, and you'll see it sometimes when you go on people's funnel. They say, are you looking to change this problem today? Is this an emergency for you and your business right now? If not, click off. There's one dude who does a commercial. He's like, are you a man making over 100,000 a year and your body looks like shit? You want to change that? Click here. There's a woman. She goes, hers is reversed. She goes, are you a woman, high earning woman in sales, and your body doesn't make you excited? Join me here, right? And so again, they're talking to who? Well, high income people that they're probably going to coach for 2 to 5K for a year, and they're gonna expect real high expectations, and they expect high expectations out of those people. How committed are you to this problem? Is this a problem for you? All right. How big of a problem is this? Do you want to fix it? Okay. Cost of groceries. Hey, I'm Journey to Jasmine, and I help families create low cost budgets, right? So they can buy groceries for their kids. I'm Journey to Jasmine, and I help families find the deals. You know what? What's that thing? What's her name? Used to cook all the time, 30-minute meals with the brown hair. God, what's her name? I'm trying to think of this girl's name. I can see her face. Rachel Ray. She had all them books on them 30-minute meals. I said, where is people trying to defrost chicken and cook in 30 minutes at? It's a lot of people. Right? Health and illness. Yeah. So there's a brother out of Toronto. He has all these tonics, and he has them in liquid format. Now, most people see the tonic is brown. They're like, why am I drinking this? Because most people don't want to do what? Hot teas. They don't want to buy a bunch of tea boxes. They just want you to give them a bottle with all the herbs in it. They pour a shot glass worth and they take a shot of it. That's exactly what his company promotes. Look at us. We have all these bottles, these big, I'm talking about, look how big this bottle is I'm holding. They big as like this. They're big like this. He's like, I want you to take a shot glass of this every day. Now, who is he talking to? Now, he's Jamaican, so he's talking to a lot of Black people. But he can talk to anybody, because really the truth is the average person wants to take something simple. They want just a shot. Listen, they're going to take a shot of liquor anyway. So they got some shot glasses at their house. So now they're going to take a shot of this tonic, this true herbs that has a bunch of herbs in it, already pre-made, pre-mixed, and they can drink it in liquid format. right? Because people get tired of taking all those pills, right? I know I do. I take my pills inside yogurt like a little kid, like, oh, let me get this yogurt out, right? So he already knows the problem. People don't want to take a bunch of pills, right? They want to ship them the liquid, ship it to their house so they can just take a shot every day and finish it out in 30 days. Health in a bottle, right? Not realizing they got to do other stuff. What was that one guy? That one guy was talking about people drinking alkaline water. He's like, you got to do more than drink alkaline water. You actually have to eat better. And my thing is, people start with alkaline water and then they go to the other solutions, right? Hopefully, right? Hopefully their exposure to alkaline water goes, hey, I need to eat better. I need to do better things, right? Something AN1 says that's really good is like fake food, fake bodies, right? That's a really good tagline. He should probably put that on some shirts or something. I don't know. Meeting quality people. Again, there's groups that do dinner parties, right? They go, hey, are you a high quality? We gotta be careful with the high quality stuff, high value. Are you a wealthy person in the city, new to the city and looking to meet great people? That's the whole premise of meetup.org. That's the meetups.org. But what happens with meetup.org is that you'll keep going and the same people are going and they're not building deeper relationships with people. What they want is low effort meetups. Low effort because they do low effort in their life. There's a whole video series this doctor does really great about families that are low effort, where your parents don't care, your mama don't care. These people struggle to have real lives, basically. But yeah, meeting quality people, finances. There's all kind of clubs that are being developed and created where it's like elites only club, wealthyladies.com club, business ladies only's club, masterminds. They just do it. There's a digital mastermind group that meets here in Austin. That's not their name, but they're basically everybody who does online space work. That's kind of what it is. Ooh, problem, not enough knowledge, right? Do you feel like you lack knowledge in whatever, right? When they start talking in a particular area, and then you can market to them. Search too expensive, right? So then, hey, my name is Erica Williams, and I'm going to show you 40 inexpensive tech certifications to change your life. Boom, problem solved. Insurance is too much. Hey, my name is Erica Williams, and I'm going to help you break down how to find cheaper cost insurance so that you and your family don't have to go to bed worrying at night how you'll be covered. Right? Make $100 stock market less than 10 minutes of trailing. Okay, that's a whole thing, right? Income streams for stay-at-home moms. That's one of the most hottest, thickest locations. Why? Because a lot of women who do go home, they realize they're going to have to live off their husband's budget. And whether people want to say it or not, okay? You know what I'm saying? Whether they want to say it or not, they don't like that shit. Or they think they deserve more. Like, you got to see the stuff these moms saying, these stay-at-home moms. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and my husband said I need to go back to school because the kids are 8 years old, but I don't want to. I don't want to go back to work. So, there's a lot of money in talking like, hey, are you a stay-at-home mom? Are you already posting on the internet 30 damn times a day? Why don't you post some of this affiliate marketing and make you some income? All right. So, that's that kind of stuff. Yeah, they already gonna take a shot of liquor. They got liquor shot glasses in their house. Stop playing. My mom swears by Fiji water. She thinks it's healing her. Man, J-Way, I think Fiji water is healing me. Shit, I buy this right here. This is Melee. Oh no, the filter. Oh, there it is. Melee. This is not an ad, but Melee. It's watermelon water, right? That one's got pineapple electrolytes. And the biggest thing I'm gonna grow in my garden this summer is a bunch of watermelons. Yeah, very stereotypical in my backyard. Like, my neighbor's gonna be like, "Oh my God, what's this girl doing over there?" But what's the problem? I feel dehydrated. I live in Texas. What are my two choices? A humidifier everywhere I go, right? And you can have travel humidifiers. There's a reason I'm private labeling humidifiers. If you live anywhere in the southeast west of Mississippi, the air is drier significantly. You live in Colorado, you live in Arizona, you live in the air is dry. Your mouth dry, your nose dry, you're about to faint. All those things are real. And so you're like, hey, with this humidifier, Let's solve your dry sinuses. Let's make sure your skin stays nice and moist so you aren't aging, hyper aging by living in these dry states. You send those ads out. But I drank watermelon water. Why? Because someone said watermelon is like 90% water. And it's better hydration. And it has minerals and yada, yada, yada. And so I've been on the watermelon water kick and the goat milk yogurt, for a minute now. Okay. So there's a woman who has a female budgeting column since 2006. Man, it's big money. There's a book called Hunter Gatherers. It talks about men are hunters and women are gatherers. So when you see a couple, when you see, sometimes men don't marry or can't commit, they're being taught to run around and hunt and chase ladies their whole life. So when they get one, they're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this one, right? Women are gatherers, so they tend to collect things, and they do that with children, people, friends, all kind of stuff. It's a very interesting book, but it breaks down a lot of what you're seeing in American culture with materialism, and how I'll watch videos I'll just have Facebook in the background as I'm working, but I'll see something and it'll be a video of somebody's nasty house and it's just too much clutter. And I'm just kind of like, hey, in the comments, people are like, yeah, you gotta downsize some of this, let go of this. And that's the problem with people. When you have a pile of clothes on the floor and covers, and the kids are 12 and 13, and it looks like a storm happened in there, there's a problem. Like, I'm getting rid of everything. Our parents would have started decluttering the house against our will. We wouldn't even have had a choice. Okay. Yeah. I mean, and you can do Google Trends. You can look, oh, shit, let me do that. You can use Google Trends to find what's a problem for people. Because some people say, Erica, I really want to have a business, but I don't know what. And I tell you 9 times out of 10, the answer is the challenge and within yourself. What is something you've done and you can help other people solve it, right? Now when you start asking somebody, okay, how do you think, how many, okay, let me do this one. How many people become millionaires, like percentage wise, over the course of their life, y'all? Like out of 1% to 100%, how many people in America become millionaires? What's the number? I'm gonna give you 30 seconds because I know it's a little delay. What's the amount of people become millionaires in America? Drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments. As we wait for y'all to figure out, drop it in the comments. How many percent of people become millionaires? Millionaires, baby. Hold on.
You've probably been seeing these commercials for Middleman to Millions course. What is Middleman to Millions? We're teaching so many people how to have service businesses. The upcoming year, one of the fastest growing businesses you will see are service businesses and digital businesses. Why is that? Because so many things need repairs, need maintenance. And guess what? We have a shortage of men and also women who could do things. Listen, I'm not the best with a hammer, but I know I can gather a crew of people to get things done. And that's what I've done with 2 of my service businesses. And that's what I'll be teaching if you check us out in the Middleman to Millions course. And look forward to us on the road with Digital Liberty Tour 2024. It's Erica Williams.
Okay, I'm back. Drop a 1 if you can hear me. All right. Okay, I'm back. All right, so we got people in here answering. Shannon says 10%. Brandy says 8%. Me said 1%. Carla J said 20%. MJ said 5%. Lovely Alpha, yes, 8%. Gerald 2%, 2 to 4%, 11%, 3%, 20%, 5%, 18%, 26%. Some big numbers. All right. So what's the truth number? 8% of people in the U.S. over the course of their lifetime will become millionaires. Now you say 8%, that's it, Erica. But you have to remember, every year, even with Donald Trump in there, even the year before Donald Trump left last time, millions of people were becoming millionaires. I think 17 million people became millionaires. Now that doesn't mean, now again, remember, you got 330 million Americans in America. So you can just take 10% and then we'll take 2% off that. 10% of that is what? 30 million people. All right. And then, 33 million people. Take a few percentage off that. So yes, that is common. So 8% of people will become millionaires. Now here's the problem though. When they ask the millionaires, Do you think your kids will become millionaires in America? 60 to 70% of them said no. 60 to 70% of those people said no. So now, even now, you're like, well, look at they're millionaires. Sorry, I thought I saw a spider. I was about to kick this whole desk over, y'all. Sorry, I thought I saw a spider. I had to just control myself. I was like, oh, is that a bug? Okay, sorry, I'm back. Out of that, so 60 to 70% of people think, man, my kid won't become a millionaire, even if they're a millionaire family. What does that say? That means there is a space in America for even people who have millionaires to teach other millionaires how they can make their kids wealthy kids. Now, there's a black brother. His father is, what is his name in the basketball? Is it Elijah Moore? No, it's not him. One of the basketball players' son. He's a tall brother, mixed, but never made it in the basketball arena. What he does is he teaches wealthy families how they can have safe, wealthy second generation kids. Now you're going to say, Erica, why would they listen to the son of an NBA player? Because guess what? He knows the problem. He is the people. He is the product. He knows what you're thinking. How can I get my little junior, my sweet sugar plum, to not be a jerk, to have some grit, some grind to him, to have him have some purpose and some mission? It's not about, are you happy? What's your purpose and your mission, son? Right? And so even as you go up the chain of life, the problem is still money. The problem is still people. The problem is still you need a product and solution. So I know a lot of people think, well, Erica, if I just get more money, it will solve all my problems. And I promise you, you're still going to have a problem with your family. You're still going to have a problem with your kids. You're still going to have a problem with the city and state. They want some more tax money. You're still going to have other issues. So you have to understand, I want to have simple systems, simple experiences. What are my top 3 go-tos? You know what I mean? If I ask you, what does a dream life look like? You should be able to tell me, right? If somebody says garden, grilling, and kids, cool. Are the things, the activities you're doing lining up to meet you there? If they're not lining up to meet you there, how can we help you get there? Does that make sense, everybody? Did I lose anybody on the conversation? I hope all that made sense. All right. The goal is not to be the richest person in the room. The goal is not to be obsessed every day with what Donald Trump is saying. The goal every day is not to be overly concerned, but we can pay attention to what's going on in the marketplace. We can say, okay, this is happening in the marketplace. How can I pivot and help others? Right? How can I pivot and help others? Do I need to make more money? Okay, well, making more money, who will it help and how will it help? And am I thinking too little? Am I thinking too little, right? Because people say, well, Eric, I make $60,000 a year. That's pretty good. And I go, okay, it's good for what? People don't like that answer, but that's true. Good for what? Because let's be realistic. Let's tell the truth. If you're not growing, you're gradually dying. That's what most businesses. And 3 things people love to do. What are the 3 things people love to do in their life when they hit a problem? What are 3 things people love to do when their life hits a problem? Talk to me. Talk to me in the chat. I'll slow the video down. I'm not here just to talk to myself. I can do that offline. You know what I mean? What are 3 things people do when they meet a problem? Put it in the chat. I'll wait. What is some good water now? What are 3 things people do when life gets tough? Buy the video all the way down and back up. Stop it. That's not what they do. All right. Let me see what y'all got in here. Run, hide, complain. That's good. That's good. Buy stuff, eat stuff. Come on, Lexi. You already know people over there buying they hurt feelings and heartache. Complain. Complain, blame, make excuses. Complain. Yep. Ask, stall. Ooh, that's good. All right, William. Getting closer. Run, blame others, or figure it out. Complain. Yep. I just came in, but complain, ignore it, or solve it. Yeah. Let me keep going. I cry and complain a lot. Hey, that's okay. Avoid it. Blame someone else. Hope it goes away. Yes. Complain. Seek comfort. Complain. Credit cards. Damn, Donnie. The credit card. They spit it up. Somebody says, smoke, drink, have babies. Good gracious. Yeah. We're going into, that's a therapy session. Okay, go on that right now. Procrastinate, consume, ignore, do nothing, make change, procrastinate. Yep. Get through it. Okay, Don, sometimes. Ignore it, blame others. I've been there, so I know. Hey, I feel you. Flight, fright, or freeze. Getting close, getting warm. Drink, smoke, gamble. Complain and try to get in, get you in on the. Yes, that's a good one. But I'm gonna give y'all the answer. Most people do try to they start complaining. Erica, you know how expensive it is out here. It's so expensive. They had a guy put a post up how hard it is to buy $1 million house. Now, immediately, who is he talking to? He's talking about buying $1 million house. Who is he talking to? And so he's like, you can make great money in America, and it's hard to even buy $1 million house. Well, he's already selectively talking to a certain group of people. Now, many people say, well, I'm in California, so $1 million houses aren't rare. So he's speaking to Californians or New York folks. And so you have to understand, that's right, he's talking to people who complain. So he wants more people to join on the complaining, right? And it makes the post, run crazy because, oh yeah, $1 million house. Well, there's only houses for 300,000 where I live, right? So people do try to get people to get in on the complaining. A lot of people are emoting online. They're not really looking for a solution. But the three things people do is called stalling, sabotage, or they sell. And you can put sell a couple different ways. You put sell as get away. You put sell as flight. You can put sell as reception. But let's start it out. Stalling. How do people stall? Yeah, I know I got a problem, but we're gonna talk about it next year. Hey, you think you need to get your kids some tutoring? Well, they're doing all right this semester. We'll check and see what happens next semester. Hey man, you think you want to spend money on that personal trainer? Oh man, we got 6 months till the summer comes. I got time. Hey, you think about getting insurance? Well, I don't need new insurance till November, so I got time. Stalling can be a lot of things in your business and your life. Okay, even I suffer from stalling at times. I saw something I needed to do in December. I did not do it. And guess what? I looked up. Somebody made money off something I wanted. I was pissed. I said, all right, put a date in your calendar. Write down the 10 steps you need to do. Call the people you need to call. Let them set up the systems and sell off, right? Right? So again, stalling. A lot of people stall. They stall real hard when it comes to let's go. It's time to go now. We got to go now. There's no more stalling. You can't stall another 30 days. You can't stall another 60 days. You got to go now. And that's when a lot of people make their decision after they've stalled. It's not good to stall. Why do people stall? Because growth sometimes is painful, right? What's the thing y'all hear people? Tell me if you heard this a lot. You start talking to somebody, they tell you they got a problem. They complain, right? You tell them the solution and they go, I'm good. How many of y'all heard that? You give them a solution, like, hey, maybe you should try this. I'm good. Have anybody heard that? Put a 1 in the comments if you've heard that. I'm good. Well, why are you bringing it up? Why are you complaining if you're good? Why are you hollering if you're good? Somebody was complaining and I've seen this a lot lately. And I be petty. I be petty Erica, so I say something. And somebody will say, hey, grab tickets for my show. It's $50. Oh, I don't have $50 right now. And I'll literally go under the post and I'll say, well, maybe you should Uber, maybe you should Lyft, maybe you should do it. I'm good. I don't need to do that. Well, you the one online complaining you ain't got $50. It's not us online saying we ain't got $50. You online telling people you ain't got $50, right? Or it'll be like health products. It'll be vitamins, supplements. It'll be all kind of stuff. Oh my God, the tickets are too expensive. And you'll go in a comment, well, maybe you can go next year. Well, I need help now. Well, baby, whose fault is that? You got to figure that out because that's not that person's fault that you can't afford their product, right? And being affordable gets you the worst people. I'm going to tell y'all that now. Okay, it gets you the worst, right? So the second one is sabotage. We've all seen people sabotage. They sabotage so much, they go to their level of comfort. This guy had a video he made go viral. He says a lot of men will leave a good woman who knows them for a stripper or a hoe who don't know them. So I'm laughing, but I'm not laughing because I'm reading the comments. And people are like, the people that know you have expectations of you. That woman or man, will be gender neutral, that's just there for a good time, doesn't know you. So they don't have high expectations of you. The good guy or good girl knows you and expects for you to act like you got some damn sense. That's just the simple up. Like, people that know you expect you to act like you have sense. They will not let you stall and be goofy. They want you to act like you have sense. Right? So people will what? They will sabotage good relationships, good situations, good jobs, right? The woman that wanted to be an actor at 57 ain't never acted nowhere, quitting good jobs left and right, moving in with people, moving out of people, moving in with people, moving out of people. And she's sabotaging herself because she could have kept her first regular, consistent, good government job and then tried to act on the weekends. She didn't need to move to Atlanta to do that. Right? She didn't need to do that. All she had to do was try to get in as an extra in town plays and shows and car commercials and start with the simple stuff. But she wanted to sabotage herself. She wanted to be like, see, I tried to be an actress and it didn't work out. No, you skipped 27 steps by moving to Atlanta and talking about you want to be an actress. Ain't got no agent. Ain't got no other stuff. That's sabotage, y'all. People sabotage themselves. You'd be really shocked. There's a survivor remorse. Right? You'll meet people who are in a family. One family member is doing well, doing very successful, and they'll keep hanging out with their drunk cousins that sit on the porch and drink all day. You'd be like, why are you over there with them? Just trying to keep it real, No, I don't. Because growth hurts. For them to go to the next level, to start communicating with people, start walking around, talking to people, that hurts. For them to have to grow hurts, but they know they need to grow. So sabotage. People will sabotage themselves. I'm going to just say this. Some of these music artists, they make it out by the skin of their teeth, then they go get on drugs. Baby, what? When I hear, what's his name? Charlie Wilson's story. Charlie Wilson out there running around touring, doing all this stuff, get dropped by the label, they want to do crack. Who does crack in their 40s? What the fuck is you doing? Oh, excuse me. Sorry. My bad. This is why YouTube keeps flagging this channel. That's why I keep flagging me. I apologize. Who does crack in their 40s and 50s? Like, who's doing drugs at those ages? Right? It's crazy, right? Marion Barry, who becomes the governor, not the governor, Lord Jesus, the mayor of one of the biggest cities that out here smoking. Who's smoking? Like, just drink some liquor, man. Like, this is sabotage. This is sabotage. This is prime examples, right? Or you see somebody, they'll lose weight. I have a friend. Yeah, the language is inappropriate. I apologize. I have a friend who, she lost a bunch of weight. And everybody was like, tell her, oh my God, you lost weight. Oh my God, girl, you lost weight. You look so good, girl. And she's like, Erica, why didn't you tell me I lost weight? And I said, because every time I do tell you that, you go over somewhere and start eating some snacks. You start eating desserts and cakes and saying, oh, I look so good. You're sabotaging yourself. I don't know why you're doing it, but I've noticed that about that person. I've been around them long enough to notice it. I have one friend who we've been around, I'll say associated at this point. We've known this guy for 10 plus years. You know what I mean? He has a lot of strict rules, but let's see a big titty, dirty, trashy looking white lady come by. He's like, yes, come wreck my life. So, sometimes people sabotage it for themselves. They just sabotage themselves. They just do. Ric Flair, yeah, all these people, they sabotage themselves. So sometimes people like, or prime example, people hire their cousins. Y'all know, anybody in the chat knows somebody hired their cousin? Put a one in the comments. They'll hire their cousin. They'll hire their brother. They'll hire their sister. They'll co-sign a car. They'll co-sign something. And they'll be like, I can't believe old Ray, who don't never have a full-time job, didn't pay for this car. Like, what? Why would you co-sign for Ray? He doesn't have a job. So sometimes I think people sabotage themselves. I literally had I'll be honest, I had 3 clients. I talked to them and they were complaining about their credit. And I was like, all right, well, tell me what's going on. And one of the clients, they had a sibling they signed for the car with, and the car payment was $177, y'all. $177. Now this client is doing well financially. but the sibling wasn't paying the car bill. And I said, why don't you just pay that car bill? Eric, I'm not paying that car bill. I'm never paying that car bill. And I said, but you're making almost, you know, like, look, they make six figures. You make six figures. You're trying to buy a home. You're trying to move forward in life, but you got this car you co-sign for your sibling going late every month. And every couple of months, the sibling cuts the payments up. Why don't you just make the payments? It's 177. You won't even miss 177. Because what's worse is them getting the car back is going to damage your credit, and you're trying to move forward in life. And that's why I tell you, people sabotage themselves. They think they're punishing the other person, but they're punishing themselves. It's the most insane thing I've ever seen. But when they're in it, they can't hear it, right? I made the mistake of hiring family once, not a listen. I tell people like this, like if it's an outside job where nobody will see that family member, okay, possibly some land care, some landscaping, but a lot of people. Oof. Okay. Oof. Growth/change can also be scary, especially when you have people chirping their ills, skills, planning, fake work. Yeah, Shannon Gonzalez, this is where I tell people sometimes you have to hang out less with your family. You have to start increasing the hours and the daily. What you put between your ears is so important. It's so important. What you put between your ears is so important. This is why when people drive in the car, they have long commutes. I just recommend listening to motivational speeches, podcasts, doing tasks away from family and friends. Because if you, like I work out at Hot Works, and I'm going to go tonight again, and I put on the sauna suit or whatever. Why are you going there? That's crazy. Why are you doing that? Why would you do that? Like I literally have family with the face like, what are you doing that? It's hot in there. It's just like, what? That doesn't make any sense. You should just walk. That's what we do. We walk. It's just like, what works for you might not work for me, right? And so you're talking to them. What you realize is your family member, doesn't understand, or if it doesn't make sense to them, it's crazy. Yes, I'm telling you, don't cast spells on yourself. You have to be very careful what you say. People are very hard on themselves, right? I know people who say, I'll never fall in love. I'll never get married. I'll never have kids. I'd be like, girl, get the hell away from me with that talk. You're casting spells on yourself. You casting spells on yourself. You better get away from me. Talking that crazy talk. Get away. All right. Or, I'll never have money. I'll be like, this is just temporary. I'm going to have money next month. I'm going to implement whatever system I need to. We're going to change the trajectory of this right here. Right? Because there is a trajectory. Again, if you're not growing, you're slightly dying. All of us are slightly dying. But what happens is when I was using the example of Angie Stone the other day, that's just the trajectory of all artists. They figure out the label stealing from them. They complain about it, and then it's too late. You know what I'm saying? They either die or their kids ain't going to fight for it, or they don't have the money to pay a lawyer. When Prince died, all of a sudden his sister, and then all these people that thought, his daddy was a Rolling Stone. So they're like, I could be his sibling. I could be related to Prince. Ain't seen Prince their whole life, but it was like, I could be related to him. Came out of the woodworks. So you got to understand people a mess out here. Okay. Last one is sell. SAIL or SELL, depending on who you talk to. You'll meet people and they say, Eric, I'm going to sell my business. And I go, okay, why are you selling it? Well, it's doing this, it's doing that. And really what they're saying is, it's not worth my time, or I don't understand how to solve the next level. That's really what they're saying. I don't know how to solve the next level. How can I solve the next level, Erica? So I want to sell the business. And if you talk to them, it's a great business. It works. There's nothing wrong with it. It just needs a little bit of tinkering. And you will hear that talk very often. I just want to sell it. I want to get rid of it. And guess what's going to happen when that person goes to their next business? They're going to hit that same wall. Whatever wall they're hitting now, they're going to hit it again. I know people that have been real estate agents, claims adjusters, something. Every couple of years, they got a new job, new skill, new direction. And I be telling them, you're going to come across this same problem in a couple of years. I know a person personally who made $4 million. They lost it all. Talked to again, they made another $1 million. They were teetering to lose it again. And you just had to start talking like, why do you, when you make money, go buy a big old truck and find a big booty Latina and waste all your money? And he looked at me like, I don't know. I just don't know. And that's the truth. He's telling me what is the surface answer. I don't know. But every couple of years I look up and he got a brand new truck. He in a new house, renting them. I'd be like, look, what's the problem here? You're going too fast. Slow down. Why are you getting these trucks and these Latinas? You keep bringing a new one and she got kids and meet them in San Antonio. Stop bringing these women over here, okay? But you got to actually examine yourself. Why do you keep repeating these patterns? Right? Because a lot of people think lottery mentality, okay? They think lottery mentality. They think they're going to hit the ball once. It's going to skyrocket out of the parking lot. They never have to work another day in their life. This is the kind of lie of passive income. You're always going to have to manage it, right? If you ask people, why don't they have a house? Well, I don't have a house because of maintenance and this and that and your taxes and yada, yada, yada. And you're like, baby, you're going to have to do that anyway. If you rent a house, which a lot of them rent a house, you still got to cut the grass. You're still paying the property taxes via your rent. What are you talking about? Well, yeah, but if the roof has an issue, the landlord got to fix it. Okay, and that's still gonna come out of your rent. Like all this stuff is coming out of insurance and rent. Like you're still paying for these things. You just will have nothing to show for it in 40, 50 years. Right? I think I saved it, but I don't have it on here. But it was a woman in France. She's 97 years old. Now, y'all know real estate is very much a luxury in France. And the woman, a 47-year-old lawyer, like 20 years ago, was like, hey, was it 20 years ago? I think in the article it said it was 20 years ago. He's like, hey, I'm going to buy this apartment from you. And I'm going to just pay you now in these payments so that when you die, cool, the apartment's mine, you've been paid. The lawyer dies, y'all. His wife is now making payments to this woman. This woman is 97 years old. She's outlived the lawyer. And so when I talk about assets are something people can always pay you for. Y'all may see more of my marketing this summer or even now on we're doing a real deep dive on land. It'll be updates, like 4 or 5 major video updates to the tax lien course with tax deed, tax liens, and land. But I just want you to understand, people that have assets have a arguable position. People that don't, just don't. It's just that simple, right? You must have somebody spying on me in my youth. My ex finessed me into co-signing a car. Of course, she was late every month. Ooh, William. It hurts. I think people sabotage themselves because it's more about the drama of the problem, not the solution. That's a good way to look at it. That is a good way to look at it. Let me see. Billionaire CEO get other positions. They rarely say, yeah, they rarely do. They just keep going from one thing to the next. That's all they do. So, that's why I be telling people, I'm like, I don't know what y'all are expecting out of people. Thank you for touching on passive income. Hold on. My screen is acting crazy. Hold on. There we go. My screen was acting real crazy for a second. Hold on. All right. Thank you for touching on passive income. We are taught to use the term passive income. The terms, words matter. They really do. Like anything you have, you're going to have to manage it, take care of it. People think, hey, I'm going to get 10 rentals and I'll never care about it again. It's like, that's not how that works. I always use Bridgerton as an example, and I know it drives me crazy. But if you look at Shonda Rhimes' Bridgerton, when the father died, the son had to take over managing the assets. This is how they were able to live in this place. This is how they were able to have 8 kids, 8 or 9, how many Bridgertons there are. And it's very, if you look historically in America, slaves, any category you want to go there, land, people, property, right? They're assets and people manage them. And we've always had a managerial class per se. That's why there's schools that teach people how to manage. There's people in Europe, more people are associated with that management class because in Europe, there really isn't this super economic ladder you climb, right? You pretty much are working to manage other people's money in Europe in many financial jobs. And people come to America to try to have a growth or start company. So people in Europe have a more traditional view of passive income, right? And that's the craziness of it is Americans are are still kind of like, hey, I can just get up and go get a job and work and earn. And it doesn't matter. And I can just grow. The sky's the limit. Yes, but that's not everywhere else. So we aren't as well versed in passive income conversations. And that it is a process. It's something we're going to have to keep up and check on and work on and adjust. That's why I talk about intellectual property, right? When I see my name or my face or my views, or my neck or my views or my voice, I don't mean my neck, my voice somewhere, I get irritated because it is my intellectual property. Thank you for sharing my face and sharing my videos and sharing my stuff. But a part of me realizes, okay, you're not managing your media assets well enough that they just pay so much money that you don't have to care about it, right? Cardi B being petty and suing Tasha K, people think that's so ridiculous. She's only going to get like $1 million out of Tasha K. But it's the principle, right? This is her asset. This is her future. You're not going to play with her. You know, she's making a lesson out of somebody. People know the why. It's just easier to blame others. Like people that still blame school and their parents for why they have not learned how to manage their money and they're 35. Oh, Jill, I'm trying to hold it together, Jill. I'm trying to finish the show here. But Jill, that's very true. You'll ask people why their hair is crazy. My mom permed it when I was 9. Okay, what happened? You're 40, baby. What we doing since then? Are we drinking water? We're having juice and berries? Are we taking vitamins? You know, I tell people when I see people who are adults with bad teeth, eyes, whatever, I go to a certain degree, 27 and under, shame on your damn parents that they didn't fix your teeth and get you some glasses and get you straight to go out in this world. I understand the anger there. But from 27 to 45, that's on you, baby. Whatever you want to do at this point is on you. They got payment plans for everything. You can change whatever you want. But yeah, it's real crazy. But when people start realizing they can die, I hate to say it that way. People, parents die, situations change, job loss like people are experiencing right now. All of a sudden, everybody gets serious. You're asking people to really look at their lives. It's easier to complain. Yeah, it is. It's real easy. So listen, that was the show. I didn't mean to go this long, but it's not lack of ambition. It's just lack of systems. And so if you're looking for systems, if you're looking for ways to grow your business, your life, your income, again, we put out a lot of products and services here. We try to suggest things to people. People like, Eric, I want to get on the phone call with you. No problem. I can give you all that stuff. But at the end of the day, in order to reach the alignment and abundance you're seeking, it has to have the money is an equation in it. It's just not like I'm going to think positive thoughts and I'm going to walk more and I'm going to be in my garden and like, no, manifestation and other things like that in alignment, it is a combination, right? We have to figure out what the problem is. How do we solve the problem? Are we stalling? Are we trying to sell it? Are we trying to get away from the problem? Are we running away from our problem? Are we sabotaging ourselves? Because the next level is so scary, right? If I go to the next level, then I'm gonna lose all my friends, you know? Right? Studies show if you got 5 guys and one of them's not married, but all the other ones get married in a year, that 5th guy's more likely to get married in the next 2 to 3 years. And it's just kind of, people don't know what they want till they see what other people have. It's that kind of thing, some of that. The eternal look is hard one, but the best one to have, always, always. So listen, you guys, this is your girl, Erica from the Classic Time blog. You may see massive changes here. You may see a lot of videos being privated for a week or 2, but we're testing things. We're doing things. And don't be afraid to book a call or whatever you need to do as we go through this pivot. I love y'all. This has been an amazing 10 years. And we are going to celebrate all the way through March. March Madness it is. Celebration time it is. And I thank you for watching the channel, being a part of the channel, and supporting the channel. You guys have an amazing evening.
This is David W. Williams, and I'm giving a testimony to Erica Williams and her team. Because of the advertising relationship that we were able to develop, my company had the best month in the month of November for the whole year of 2024. And I'm talking about our sales were 3 or 4 times any other month during that particular year. And I know it's because of the relationship that I had with Erica and how she worked with me as an advertising partner. So now here's the benefit of working with her and her team. She's going to communicate to you what you're going to get as a result of working with her. She's going to over deliver on her value that she's providing, right? And she's not going to do a one-off deal. She's going to really invest in your success because she's really invested in making sure that you're going to get a success story from working with her as an advertising partner. So if you're looking to drive more sales, you're looking to bring in more leads, and you're also looking to get more exposure to what you're doing, you want to reach out to Erica and ask her, can I advertise with you?